So it's been a while since we've done any sort of grocery haul for you at all. I think last week we had my nephew with us, which was an adventure all in itself when you're shopping with kids. All of you that have young kids, kudos to you for getting any shopping done at all. And I think the week or so before that is that it was pouring down rain when we were exiting every store and then trying to get stuff in the house. It just wasn't worth it. And I actually had a meal plan this week, which I'm really excited about because last week I really failed on that account. So we went to Trader Joe's today. Yippee! So what we have here are the breaded mozzarella cheese sticks. We tried these for the first time a few weeks ago. I think maybe I got them last month. They're actually pretty good. They worked out really well in the convection oven, and they were nice as a side treat to have. I got some of the boneless, skinless chicken thighs. We're having a chicken stir fry with this goji juju sauce. I can't say the name of it. So I picked up this to go with that. Most of my meat I do get at the meat market, but I actually think the boneless chicken thighs are easier from here than they are at my meat market. Kevin just picked up one frozen meal. They haven't had this one in a while. It's the farfalle with 4 cheeses and spinach. We always keep a few on hand for the days when I don't have leftovers for him to cook. We've been out of Greek yogurt. We don't use sour cream in the house. We use Greek yogurt instead. I don't know that it's any healthier, but we like it. And I like the whole one instead of the skim one. And we got these on a whim last time around. It's the Hold the Cone. At Christmas time, I remember they had a mint one that we kept talking about getting, but we're like, we won't. We got them on a whim last time, and oh my gosh, these are the perfect little treat. If you just want a little something that's dessertish, but you don't want a full dessert, these are perfect. They're just little mini ice cream cones, and they're very tasty. We like those. We enjoy them and got more. Overboard! They were mine, not his. At work, I take cheese for lunch, or I just have cheese. I like to have cheese on hand and I eat on it. So I got the triple cream brie cheese, and then I also got the Stilton with apricots cheese. I thought it would be a nice break. I had been getting the blueberry log, but switched getting that one because it just, for some reason, was just been tasting too sweet to me. Picked up some cream cheese because we needed cream cheese. I like having this particular cheese on hand for salads. Okay, cold stuff put away. So we picked up some of the pretzel rolls. We are having Dr. Prager's burgers later this week. Sorry, Miss Roxanne is yelling at something. So, sorry about that. Took a little break to see if get the dog to quiet. We usually get the pretzel bagels, but they didn't have the bagels this time. So we got the rolls instead. It'll work just as fine. We like the Dr. Prager's frozen. They're the vegan patties. They're really tasty. It's really good with guacamole, but you'll see that later in the week. I picked up some taco seasoning. I went to make something last week and realized I had no taco seasoning in the house, but I did have taco sauce, which I figure is the same thing as the dry stuff but wet. I like the Taco Bell brand. We happened to stop at Target, so I picked that up. That's not from Trader Joe's, but I picked some more of that up. Let's see what else we got good. So Kevin likes to have, he eats bars every week, and I put a little packet together of bars, and he eats them on a weekly basis. So he likes the peanuts go on a date. These are kind of taffy-ish, chewy sort of bit. I happen to like these as well. They don't really taste datey. They're sweet from the dates, but not datey. These are the ABC's almond butter cocoa bars. He says they're good. I don't like chocolate, so it's not something I really would pull for. Then we have the hemp seed bars. This is the one with cashews, almonds, and blueberries. This one I do like. Blueberries walk into the bar. They actually have fig ones and apple ones. What other flavors?
Strawberry
ones, variety pack, but the blueberry ones that he likes. And then the nutty, chewy, coated drizzle granola bars. These, I think they have a variety of flavors as well, but that's the one that he likes. So it's been a while since all the bars were kind of out, so we ended up having to get them all. For breakfast or lunch or something, I take to work overnight oats. And I find these are really good, the Trader Joe's rolled oats. I take that, and I take the chia seeds, I think that's what it is. Take a couple tablespoons of this, and about 6 tablespoons of this, mix it in a little mason jar, and then I add unsweetened almond beverage. And overnight they kind of cook, and as the week goes on they get creamier. Sometimes I put it in the fridge, sometimes I put it in the microwave to heat up a little bit, sometimes I don't. So I got a couple of those because I was all out. I didn't have enough. I don't even think I have enough to make a whole nother batch. Then we have, these are the mangoes we really like. These actually are unsweetened, so there's no added sugar to them, so that's why we like them, as opposed to some of the others had added sugar to them. He really likes the dried baby bananas. I don't particularly like this. I realize that there's a couple of other dried fruits that I've tried as well. It reminds me of like ice cream, astronaut ice cream, the consistency of that, because it's freeze dried and it's just not a flavor that profile I like. But he really likes those, and they do look like little bananas. We are having beef stroganoff this week, so I got some bone broth to make with that. Some vegetable stock and a little chicken stock. I have not been able, I have no stock in the freezer. I'm down to nothing, so I needed to pick up just some until I could make my own again. Caponelli, got a couple back with that. We like, last week when I did meal plan, it would have been nice to have at least spaghetti in the house to make, and I didn't. So I picked up a couple of those. Jar of the roasted garlic marinara for those fast pieces. I picked up some gnocchi. I like this gnocchi. This is not in the refrigerator separate, it's just with the rest of the pastas. We are having, like I mentioned, beef stroganoff, and you usually serve those with buttered noodles or rice. I'm going to serve them with the gnocchi. I think that would be I'm looking forward to trying that. I'm not sure if it'll work, but we'll find out. We like to have salads in this house, and I like to have just things on hand for salads. This raw slivered almonds, I like to toast up myself. You can get the toasted ones, but I prefer to toast them myself. It doesn't take any time, and I actually think it's fresher if you do it right away. Dried cranberries. These are the orange flavored cranberries. Normally I would get just the regular old cranberries, but found out today the shelf was empty and went to ask, and apparently they're switching suppliers, and they're not going to have the cranberries we like until May. So I'm not, they have one has like oils mixed with it, and I'm not as crazy about that. The orange ones I got just because they were there, and I probably will have to switch to something else because I like to add them to salads and other things. Same thing with the mandarin oranges. These are just nice to have around to throw in a salad. So this week, I had my nephew yesterday, and one of the things that he likes peanut butter pretzels. And we were out of peanut butter pretzels because Uncle Kev had taken them in his lunch. So got a bag of peanut butter pretzels to have for when he's here, and we also got a second one so Uncle Kev can have his own. And the other thing he was very unhappy about, that we had no letter cookies. And this kid knows how to roll his eyes and give you that look and make the little sound that just breaks your heart. So I'm making sure that I have what he needs on hand. Also just picked up some coffee filters we were in need. And then this, this is just mango juice. We keep pineapple and juices for various recipes and whatnot, so I picked up some mango because there's a couple of things in the back of my head that I wanted to try with that. So that is my Trader Joe's haul. And then we also went to the produce market. So what do we have here? At the produce market, I picked up some onions. I picked up some cremini mushrooms. This is for the stroganoff we're having this week. Some asparagus. You can tell it's not spring asparagus. It's really thick asparagus. Some salad tomatoes. I got some cut fruit for the week. When I was talking about overnight oats, I like to add blueberries to mine. So I picked up a package of blueberries for that. We like to get local fresh eggs, so we picked up fresh eggs. I got a mango. What else we have here? Captain Web crackers. These are just like I mean, I don't even know what they are.
Club crackers?
Club crackers, that's it. But what's great about this is they're individually wrapped. So if we only use a few, I can use as little or as much as I want. And I like that. And we really like this brand as well. Then I picked up some potatoes. I am making tonight is Irish night, right? So I'm making a salmon potato au gratin. That is a local recipe here from a restaurant called Irish Rover. So we're having that for dinner. I also picked up some cabbage to go on the side. Just gonna saute that up. Kevin got his bananas for the week. I got an acorn squash to go with when we have the burgers at the end of the week. I thought an acorn squash would be good to have with that. I think we're having broccoli casserole too. And then lettuce so that we can have salad. I think that's, not remember what day that's going to be with. So yeah, this is our grocery haul for the week. Thanks for visiting with us today. Have a good one.